Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. A very warm welcome to Pastimes Community Choir, our 10th anniversary concert, a really big milestone for the choir. We have a great show for you today because we have Pastimes Community Choir. We have Mr. John O'Neill on the keyboard. We have myself. And of course, a very special guest, Mr. Charlie McGettigan. So on with the music, folks. Our first song is Black Hills of Dakota. Feel free to join in any of the songs.
Dakota, through the beautiful Indian country.
very much, folks. That was a 1973 Carpenter song, Sing a Song. Our next song is Dream by the Everly Brothers. And I just want to give you a little bit of a history of the choir. Back in 2014, a lady called Anne Harris, who worked in the HSE, she had a dream. She was involved with Alzheimer's cafes in County Kildare, and she was inspired by seeing, I think it was an American choir, a dementia choir, that it just made her think, I have to bring this to County Kildare. So what she did was she got some people involved. She got the wonderful Sharon Murphy involved. She got Carol Ann Courtney, who was involved in health and well-being with Kildare County Council. And they applied for a dementia elevator grant in DCU, which is Dublin City University, which they got. It was €1,000, so it provided seed capital for the start of the choir. They'd hoped that funding would come, and of course then they were in touch with Lucina Russell from Kildare County Council Arts Service, and Lucina was on board. So that's when the choir was born. They started in January 2015. In May of 2015, they brought, I was going to say dragged, but they brought Sive O'Sullivan into the choir. But so that was the sort of lineup there. So I forgot what I was going to say after doing that. But anyway, should never ad lib. Sure, you should always stick to what's in your head. But anyway, folks, I'm glad to report that Anne Harris is on holidays in France. She's now retired from the HSE. She's on a lengthy holiday on the continent for her sins. But today we have Sharon, we have Sive, we have Carol Ann, and we have Lucina in the audience today. Please give them a big hand. I'm glad to say our choir is fully funded by Kildare County Council Arts Service. It is absolutely marvellous for the choir. They've been doing it for 10 years. Hopefully they'll do it for another 10 years. And some of the team are in the audience today, so please give them a big hand as well, please. Also, while we're on the subject, Lucina, who has been head of arts in Kildare, Lucina is moving down to a senior post in Limerick University, a senior teaching post. She has been absolutely magnificent. Where is she? There she is there. She has been a wonderful leader of arts in Kildare, and we want to wish her all the very best, Lucina, for the next part of your journey in life, and best of luck. Now, folks, on with the music. We'll have Charlie out soon. Don't worry, we'll have Charlie out soon. Okay, so our next song, Dream, 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 the Everly Brothers.
Dream,
Sorry, folks, just a drop of vodka there. Keeps it. Anyway, our next song, folks, the choir still has, and has had some wonderful, remarkable characters in the choir. And today, because of such a special day, we wanted to remember people, and we wanted to celebrate them. As I said, people come and go from choirs. It's just the nature of life. And with the nature of our choir, a lot of our former members now sing in the heavenly chorus, but that's life. But we wanted to remember them. We want to celebrate. So what we have a very special little thing now. Tom is going to roll. We have pictures that were taken by a friend of the choir, Anna Dorada, back in March, I think, 2017. And as you see, none of them will have aged. So to accompany this, we're going to sing a beautiful Beatles song. It's called In My Life. It remembers people and places and about the present as well.
Some
Thank you very much, folks. Obviously, you can see Charlie McGettigan's much taller than me. Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, a big Naas Moat Theatre welcome for Mr. Charlie McGettigan.
No reason. That's fine. How are you all? You know, it's lovely to hear. An audience I can identify with. Lots of grey hair, bald. Some of the men are bald as well. You know, when I came in here first, this old lady came up to me and she said, "Can I get a selfie?" You know, when somebody asked me, I get so excited. You know, most people think I'm dead. Far from it, you know. But of course, the next thing there was another one. Then they were all that. But the last woman that came up and she said, "Can I get a selfie?" She looked up at me and she says, "Who are you anyway?" Irish people know how to put you in your place. But I said, "Can you not guess? Give me a clue." I said, "Maybe the television?" "Ah, no," she said, "the fellow up the road fixed his heart." Anybody remember the first? Were you looking at the Housewife of the Year program? Yeah. Wasn't it fantastic? It's unbelievable. You remember the first television that came to yours? Some of you probably don't, but a man called Joe Moat was the first one in our area to get it. And we used to all go there after see everybody being to watch the telly. And he always used to call it her. He'd come into the shop to us in the morning. He said, "There was great stuff on her last night." You might find this a bit strange, but I live in a place called Drumshambo in County Leitrim. And we had big news this week. It was in the Leitrim Observer. We had our first divorce. Yeah, imagine after all this time. The husband. He's a fella called Jimmy McNabola. His name is Jimmy McNabola, but his father was Jim Timmy, so he's known as Jim Timmy's McNabola. We've got a fella down there called Packy's Little Mickey, but we don't talk about him. Well, anyway, they quoted the whole thing in the paper, in the Observer, and the judge at the end of the case, he said, "I'm going to give your wife €1,000 a week." Joey, he looked back at him and said, "That's great, I'll try to give her a few bob myself as well." I shouldn't be talking about divorce. I'm married. I wrote this especially for my good lady. And we were married, this year we're married 53 years. Wow, that's okay. I don't know how she put up with it. There's a chorus to this and it's easy enough. Anybody who's been married that long will know how it feels. Somebody said that marriage is like a really good meal with a dessert at the beginning. And some people say married people live longer. Somebody else said it only seems longer. Here's the chorus. That's how it is with you and me. We live our lives imperfectly. And though I love you totally, that's how it is with you and me. Want to have a go at it? You ready? That's how it is with you and me. We live our lives imperfectly. We live our lives imperfectly. And though I love you totally, and though I love you totally, that's how it is. That's how it is with you and me. You keep changing like the weather. One day good, the next day better. I never know how you're gonna be. That's how it is with you and me. One day hot, the next day colder. I keep looking over my shoulder. Sometimes you're really hard to see. That's how it is with you and me. Come on, choirs. That's how it is with you and me. We live our lives. We live our lives imperfectly. And though I love you totally, that's how it is with you. Because you're fast learners down there, no doubt. Every day a different color, no one day like the other. A different song in a different key. That's how it is with you and me. Thank you. Aren't these people wonderful, you know? I just realized this isn't plugged in. Is it plugged in now? I was looking at the list that the choir were singing out there, and there's a number of songs sort of crossed out. They're not doing them. But I noticed one song, and it was the first song I ever sang on a stage. I was 7 years of age, and my father was testing out the PA system for the local horse show. And he asked me to stand up in front of this thing with a ball on the top. I didn't know what it was. Sing us a song. And this is the one I sang. You might know it. If you do know it, I'd love to hear you join in. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Save it for a rainy day. Because a love may come and tap you on the shoulder from the starless night. And just in case you feel you wanna hold her, pocket full of starlight. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Save it for a rainy day. And when your troubles start to multiply, and they just might, it's easy to forget them without trying. With just a pocket full of starlight, pocket full of starlight. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Save it for a rainy day. Save it for a rainy day. Save it for a rainy day. Thank you. See you later on for a few moments.
Thank you very much, Charlie. That was lovely, that was lovely. Now we have a song from the 1970s by a guy called Johnny Nash. It's a little bit of American South and a little bit of reggae. It's called I Can See Clearly Now. Thank you, folks. Now, seeing as we've had a Eurovision winner on the stage, we're going total Eurovision now, total Eurovision. We're bringing you back to 1982. Ein bisschen Frieden, I think it is in German, a song by Nicole. It's called A Little Piece. I'm fighting with this mic stand all day, and I think the mic stand is winning, actually, but anyway. Now, folks, we have a little bit of poetry for you. First up is Paddy Martin, a man has graced the Moat Theatre on many, many occasions, I think, in the past. So Paddy is up first, and then we have Maureen.
This choir is called the Pastime Choir. So just for a few minutes I'd like to talk about things past, when the world is much different than it is today, and life was much different also. We were born before television, before penicillin, polio shots, frozen foods, Xerox, plastic, contact lenses, videos, frisbees, and the pill. We were before radar, credit cards, split atoms, laser beams, and ballpoint pens. Before dishwashers, tumble dryers, electric blankets, and air conditioners, drip-dried clothes, and before any man ever walked on the moon. We got married first, and then we lived together. How quaint can you be? We thought that fast food was what you ate during Lent. A Big Mac was an oversized raincoat, and crumpet was the sweet bread you sometimes got for your tea on a Sunday. We existed before house husbands, computer dating, dual careers, and when a meaningful relationship meant getting along with your cousins. And when sheltered accommodation was the place where you waited in the rain for a bus. We were before daycare centres, group homes, and disposable nappies. We never heard of FM radio, tape decks, electric typewriters, artificial hearts, word processors, yogurt, and young men wearing earrings. For us, time sharing meant togetherness. A chip was a piece of wood or a fried potato. Hardware meant nuts and bolts, and the word software hadn't even been thought of. In the pre-50s, the term making out referred to how you did in your exams. A stud was something that fixed a collar to your shirt. And going all the way meant staying on the top deck of a double-decker bus until you reached the depot. Pizzas, McDonald's, and instant coffee were unheard of. In our day, cigarette smoking was fashionable. Grass was mown. Coke was kept in the coal house. A joint was a piece of meat you had on a Sunday. And pot was what you cooked the meat in. Rock music was the music that your grandmother listened to as she rocked the baby to sleep in the cradle. El Dorado was an ice cream. A gay person was the life and soul of the party and nothing more. And AIDS just meant beauty treatment or trying to assist somebody who was in trouble. And tick-tock was the lovely sound of the pendulum swing of the grandfather's clock. All who were born before 1950 must be a hardy bunch when you think of the way that the world has changed and the adjustments that they have had to make. No wonder they would find it difficult to manage the multitude of apps on their mobile phones today. They have seen more changes in human life than any other generation up to now. So, by the grace of God, they have survived. Hallelujah.
Afternoon. This be a hard, Paddy, it'll be a hard one to follow, but I'll give it a go. This is a poem called It Couldn't Be Done by Ernest Guest, and it's about positivity. So here we go. Now, somebody said it couldn't be done, but he with a chuckle replied that maybe it couldn't, but he would be one who wouldn't say so till he tried. So he buckled right in with a trace of a grin on his face. If he worried, he hid it. He started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. Somebody scoffed, "Oh, you'll never do that. At least no one has ever done it." But he took off his coat and he took off his hat. And the first thing he knew, he'd begun it. And with a lift of his chin and a bit of a grin, without any doubting or quit it, he started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. There are thousands who tell you it cannot be done. There are thousands who prophesy failure. There are thousands who point out to you one by one the dangers that wait to assail you. But just buckle in with a bit of a grin and take off your coat and go to it. And start in to sing as you tackle the thing that cannot be done, and you'll do it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Paddy, and thank you very much, Maureen. Now, our next song, folks. I'm taking you back. Early 1960s, Las Vegas, Nevada. You're in Caesar's Palace. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin have just been on stage. And now come the main act of the evening. Pastimes Choir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, folks. Now, I did mention Eurovision. You might know this. You might know this song.
Shelf.
Thank you very much, folks. Thanks very much. Please welcome back Charlie McGettigan.
They're not putting Eurovision songs like that in anymore. What has happened? Anybody old enough to remember Glenn Campbell? Right? Wasn't he great? This is a Glenn Campbell song that the choir are going to join me on this one. If you see your brother walking down the road with a heavy load of the seeds he'd sowed, and if you see your sister falling by the way, just stop and say, you're going the wrong way. You've got to try a little kindness, show a little kindness, shine your light for everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness of the narrow-minded people on the narrow-minded street. Don't walk around the down and out, lend a helping hand instead of doubt. And the kindness that you show in every day will help someone along their way. You've got to try a little kindness, show a little kindness, shine your light for everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness of the narrow-minded people. One more time. You've got to try a little kindness, show a little kindness, shine a light for everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness of the narrow-minded people on the narrow-minded street. Thank you. I heard that beautiful piece. Who was it there in the back that read the piece? A man, Paddy. Yeah, so right, Paddy. Bloody hell. I can't do anything technical at all. I have to ask my grandchildren to help me with everything. Even to switch on the television now is more remote things and stuff. But we were myself and my granddaughter Olivia. We were there. She was about maybe 7 at the time. We were trying to find children's channels on the telly. And I just said to her, you know, Olivia, I said, when I was your age, we didn't have television. And she looked at me and she said, could you not have looked at it on your phone? No, Pat, that's right. It's all right, isn't it? But I love listening to them because out of the mouths of babes, you know, I was overheard. Olivia's the oldest, and then Leo is next, and Olivia's the oracle. She knows about everything. And she said to Leo one day, you know, Leo, Mommy and Daddy are much older than we are. Yes, says Leo, yeah. That means, Leo, that they're going to die before us. Yes, says Leo, and then we can do what we like. This is a song for parents and even grandparents, and more or less says to your children or your grandchildren that no matter how bad things get in the world, that you're always there for them, and the home is always there. It goes like this. You know, join in. Hope you find the feet of a dancer. I hope you can sing in the rain. I hope you find all the easy answers to your pain. It won't be easy. What can I say? 'Cause there will be trouble on the way, and around every corner, terror and tears. But always remember that we're here. And I hope you find your feet on the dancer. I hope you can sing in the rain. I hope you find all the easy answers to your pain. And I hope you find love and affection. I hope you find someone who cares. I hope you find all the right directions everywhere. Everywhere. A shoulder to cry on whenever you're low. You can rely on us, you know. 'Cause there's nothing too crazy, and there's nothing too dear. Just always remember that we're here. And I hope you find your feet on the dancer. I hope you can sing in the rain. I hope you find all the easy answers to your pain. And I hope you find love and affection. I hope you find someone who cares. I hope you find all the right directions everywhere. Everywhere. Even when the rain comes falling down, and oh, it's a falling down on you. I hope you find the feet of the dancer. I hope you can sing in the rain. I hope you find all the easy answers to your pain. And I hope you find love and affection. I hope you find someone who cares. I hope you find all the right directions everywhere. 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 Always remember that we're feet on dancer. Feet on dancer. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie. That was absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Now, folks, those of you will remember the song, maybe when you were young, but you will all have heard it. You will all have heard it.
You were able to
you very much, folks. We have come to our last song, would you believe? The concert has absolutely flown. A couple of thanks, please, folks. I want to thank the Moat Theatre. They've been absolutely tremendous for us. I want to thank Tom in the sound desk as well. Thank you very much, and all the staff. I want to, of course, I'm forgetting now. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I want to thank Macaulay Place. Macaulay Place is where we practice every Tuesdays, and again, they've been a great place for the choir to sing. I want to thank Macaulay Place very much. And of course, I want to thank, as always, Kildare County Arts Services for our funding. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much. I want to thank the choir for all their hard work over the last couple of months. They've been wonderful. They really have. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I want to thank in particular John Johnson for all his very hard work. John's our CFO, our MD. He looks after everything that me and John don't do, he looks after. Thank you very much, John. Thank you very much. And of course, folks, before I go, Charlie will be back, but I want to thank Charlie for coming along today. It's absolutely terrific. Thank you very much, Charlie. Thank you very much. Right. Sorry about this. Now, I did mention Eurovision, didn't I? I did. Here's another one you might know. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you very much. Of course, I forgot to thank the audience. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you very much. We've had wonderful support at our concerts over the years, and today is no exception. Thank you very, very much. I think we might squeeze in one more, will we? Charlie will be back too, so. Oh, okay.
I want to thank the pair of you for your patience with us, for your dedication to us, for your making us work really hard, which is what we actually wanted to do. So many, many thanks to you both. And just a small token of our appreciation.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
said I began to sing long before I could talk. But I've often wondered, how did it all start? I found that there was nothing could capture a heart like a melody can. Well, whoever it was, I'm a fan. So I say thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. What would life be without a song? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me.
Thank you very much, folks. Well done, Anne. That was beautiful. Thank you very much. Now, folks, for the last time today, Mr. Charlie McGettigan.
Funny, this time in our lives we all get worried about dementia and Alzheimer's and stuff like that, but music is the last thing to go, and it's the thing that keeps us all going. I was at a function in Ballyshannon where I grew up a few weeks ago, and I looked around and there was a fella that I used to sing with in the musical society. Benny was his name. And I said, "Hello, Benny." And he looked straight through me. And then at the break, somebody told me that Benny had Alzheimer's. So when I come back in, just before the second half, I turned around and I said, "We're a couple of swells. We stop at the best hotels." He sang every note of the song, you know. But anyway, you have to put up with us for a little bit longer. Weren't they great, though? Absolutely. Well, lots of Eurovision stuff. Here's another one. Way back in 1994, Leitrim won the Connacht final for the first time in 61 years. But we did the double that year. We won the Eurovision as well. But anyway, we get together every now and then, Johnny Logan and Dana and Niamh Kavanagh. We do a little, maybe 2 or 3 concerts around the place. And we were playing down in Limerick a couple of years ago, and we were staying in the Castle Troy Hotel. So I was hanging around in the lobby and just minding my own business. And next thing, who arrives in? Only Johnny Logan. And when he arrives in, everybody's jaw dropped. You know, with that fake tan. And I've shared a dressing room. It's not just up here and down here. But I had a hug and a chat with Johnny, and then he went over to sign in. And this woman came over to me. She said, "Was that Johnny Logan?" And I said, "Yeah." "Are you his father?" If you know this, love to hear you sing. I remember 62. I was 16 and so were you, and we lived next door on the avenue. Jerry Lee was big and Elvis too. Blue jeans and blue suede shoes, and we never knew what life held in store. We just wanted to rock and roll forevermore. We were the rock and roll kids, Rock and roll was all we did, listening to those songs on the radio. I was yours and you were mine. That was once upon a time. Now we never seem to rock and roll anymore. Johnny's in love with the girl next door. Mary's down at the record store. They don't want to be around us no more. Cold and oldies, but we hardly speak. Too busy running to a different beat. Hard to understand that we were once like them. How I wish we could find those rock and roll days again. We were the rock and roll kids. Rock and roll was all we did, listening to those songs on the radio. I was yours and you were mine. That was once upon a time. Now we never seem to rock and roll anymore. Well, try one on your own here. Ready? I was yours and you were mine. That was once upon a time. Now we never seem to rock and roll anymore. I was yours and you were mine. That was once upon a time. Now we never seem to rock and roll. We just never seem to rock and roll anymore. Naas, douze points. Thank you very much.
Well, folks, Charlie McGettigan. Charlie McGettigan on Pastimes Choir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, folks. We hope you enjoyed the concert. I think it was a wonderful concert. Safe home. God bless everybody. And we'll see you at our next concert. Thank you very much. Thank you.